පිළිගැනීමේ නර්තනය ඉදිරිපත් කළ වජිරා නර්තන ආයතනයේ අපේ දක්ෂ සිසුවෙන් පිරිසට අපගේ ගෞරවනීය ස්තුතිය. වසර 20ක් පුරාවට කතෝලික සංඝයක් ලෙස අප දයාබර දෙවියන්න් වහන්සේගේ වරප්‍රසාදයේ අනුහසින් එදා සිට අද දක්වා කළ කී දෑ බොහොමයි. සමහර දේවල් සුමිහිරි මතක සටහන්, තවත් සමහරක් කටුක අත්දැකීම්. ඒ සොඳුරු සිදුවීම් මතක සටහන් අකුරු ලෙස සටහන් කරන්නටත්, පින්තූර ලෙස ආවර්ජනය කරන්නටත්, ඒ සියල්ල සමරු කලාපයක් තුල එලි දක්වන්නටත් අපේ කතෝලික සංඝයට හැකියාව ලැබුණා. ඉතින් දැන් මේ අවස්ථාව එළඹ සිටින්නේ දුබායි ශ්‍රී ලාංකීය කතෝලික සංඝයේ 20 වෙනි සැමරුම් සමරු කලාප අප ආරාධිත මුත්තන් ඇතුළු සියලු දෙනාටම පිළිගැන්වීමේ මොහොතටයි.
20 years is a long journey, but seems it has just passed us in a blink of an eye. It is difficult to memorize the beautiful past. However, the team has managed to gather all the sweet memories of the past events and has managed to produce a souvenir. And so it is time to launch the souvenirs, which will be handed over to our distinguished guests. We now request our spiritual director, Father Vincent, to hand over the souvenirs to our special guests. Please put your hands together.
ඉතින් මේ සමරු කලාපය අප ගරු පියතුමාණන්ට පිළිගන්වන්නට මා ඉස්සෙල්ලා ප්‍රථමයෙන් ආරාධනා කර සිටිනවා අප සම්බන්ධීකාරක මහේෂ් සොයිරානන්ට ප්‍රථමයෙන්ම අප දයාබර පියතුමාණන්ට පිළිගන්වන්නට කියා. ඉතින් ඒ සමරු කලාප අප දයාබර පියතුමාණන්ට පිළිගැන්වීමක් මෙන්ම අප ආරාධනය පිළිගෙන මෙම අවස්ථාවට පැමිණි එක්සත් අරාබි එමිරාජ්‍යයේ ශ්‍රී ලංකා තානාපති කාර්යාලයේ කොන්සිල ජෙනරාල් තැන්පත් අබ්දුල් රහීම් මැතිතුමාණන්ට පිළිගන්වන ලෙස මා ඉතාමත් ගෞරවයෙන් අප දයාබර පියතුමාණන්ගෙන් ඉල්ලා සිටිනවා. ඉතින් මේ සැමරු කලාපය තුළ ඒ වගේම දයාබර අප මේ සම්පාලනාධිපති පියතුමාණන්ටත් පිළිගන්වන්නට ආරාධනා කර සිටිනවා. ඒ වගේම අපේ ගරු ප්‍රසන්න පියතුමාණන්ටත් පිළිගන්වන ලෙස ආරාධනා කර සිටිනවා. අපි ශ්‍රී ලාංකිකයන් හැටියට මැද පෙරදිග දිවිගෙවද්දී එක්සත් අරාබි එමිරාජ්‍යයේ ශ්‍රී ලාංකීය තානාපති කාර්යාලයේ අපට ලැබෙන සහයෝගය බොහොමයි. ඉතින් කතෝලික සංඝයක් හැටියට වසර 20ක් පුරාවට මේ සිදු කළ බොහෝ දෑ තුළ අප තානාපති කාර්යාලයෙන් ලැබූ සහයෝගයත් මතක් කළ යුතුයි. ඉතින් අද මේ සොඳුරු සැඳෑව අර්ථවත් කරන්නට අප ආරාධනය පිළිගෙන මෙම අවස්ථාවට සැපමිනි ශ්‍රී ලංකා තානාපති කාර්යාලයේ කවුන්සිල් ජෙනරාල් අබ්දුල් රහීම් මැතිතුමාගේ පැමිණීම මහත් වූ ආශිර්වාදයක් භාග්‍යයක් හැටියටයි කතෝලික සංඝයක් හැටියට අපි අද දකින්නේ. ඉතින් ඔබතුමන්ගේ සහභාගීත්වය වගේම අපිට මහත් වැදගත් වේවි, භාග්‍යයක් වේවි ඔබතුමන්ගේ අරුත්බර ආදරණීය ආශිර්වාද වචන. එනිසාවෙන් මා ඉතාමත් ගෞරවයෙන් ඉල්ලා සිටිනවා එක්සත් අරාබි එමිරාජ්‍යයේ ශ්‍රී ලාංකීය තානාපති කාර්යාලයේ කොන්සිල් ජෙනරාල් අබ්දුල් රහීම් මැතිතුමාණන්ට අප සභාගැබ අමතන්නට කියා.
The Sri Lankan Catholic community is always connected with our Sri Lankan embassy and the consulate in Dubai for all the cultural and spiritual events. We extend our gratitude to the authorities for their guidance and assistance. We now invite our Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Abdul Rahim, Consulate General of Dubai, Dubai and Northern Emirates, to address the gathering.
Aibovan, very good evening to all. Reverend Father Lenny, Father Vincent, Father Prasanna, Mr. Mahesh, Mr. Ranjit, and my dear Sri Lankans, and all Sri Lankan community in St. Mary's Church in Dubai. It's my privilege today to be here on the occasion of 20th anniversary of Sri Lankan Catholic community in St. Mary's Church in Dubai. I just heard when I arrived how it was started and now how it has grown. 20 years journey, it's a long way to come, and I'm glad to see our Sri Lankan community in St. Mary's Church in Dubai are doing very well. My congratulations for all the hard work done by all our Sri Lankan community members to celebrate this occasion, 20th anniversary. My dear Sri Lankans, as Sri Lankan authority in Dubai, as a Consulate General of Sri Lanka, we always work with the Sri Lankan community very closely, despite of the religions or language or the ethnic community. So we all Sri Lankans, we all belong to Sri Lanka. We are here away from Sri Lanka. We have approximately 250,000 Sri Lankans living in UAE, and majority of them are living in Dubai and Northern Emirates. Almost 80% of the community living in Dubai and the Northern Emirates. I have, during my tenure, I have been very closely working with all communities and the Sri Lankan organizations. And of course, we have come across various issues and the different cases, but not everyone are fortunate. Some are having their difficult times. And I would thank the Sri Lankan community organizations, especially the Sri Lankan community in the St. Mary's Church. They have rendered enormous assistance to the unfortunate Sri Lankans who have went through difficult times in Dubai and UAE. And my congratulations for all the committee members of the Sri Lankan community. And I wish every one of you a very good future and a long way to go. And of course, since we are living in another country, not in our motherland, there are different problems we have to face. But as a community, and if we are united together, of course, we can overcome those difficulties. And the Sri Lanka Consulate General Office in Dubai is there. We can work together to addressing the issues that Sri Lankan communities and organizations are facing. I just heard Reverend Father Lenny, I thought he is here for a long time. He asked me how long I am here. I said I'm 3 years. And I asked him, he might also have been a long time here, but he said only 1 month. So Reverend Father, my congratulations to you to be here in Dubai. And on behalf of all my Sri Lankan community. I most warmly welcome to Dubai. And of course, our Sri Lankans are very friendly and very hospitable community. Of course, you will find good time working with the Sri Lankan community organization. And I wish every one of you a very blessed evening today. And once again, I thank you for inviting me to this occasion. In fact, it was a very difficult day for me, but I don't want to disappoint the invitation extended to me. I wanted to make it today, meet with the Sri Lankan community in the St. Mary's Church. Once again, I wish you all the very best and very good evening. Thank you very much.
අබ්දුල් රහීම් මැතිතුමනි ඔබතුමන්ගේ කාලය සහ ඒ වගේම අප වෙනුවෙන් මේ දුන්නා වූ ආශිර්වාද වදන් මහත් වූ ශක්තියක් අප කතෝලික සංඝයට.
Thank you, Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Abdul Rahim, for that wonderful speech.
ඩුබායි ශාන්ත මරියා දේවස්ථානය කියන්නේ ඉතා විශාල දේවස්ථානයක්. බහු සංස්කෘතීන්, බහු ජාතීන් එක්වාසු වෙච්ච මිසමක්. ශ්‍රී ලාංකික කතෝලික සංඝය කියන්නේ එයින් කුඩා සංඝයක්. නමුත් ඉතා කැපී පෙනෙන කතෝලික සංඝයක්. අපි ඕනෑම කටයුත්තක් කතෝලික සංඝයක් හැටියට කරද්දී ඩුබායි ශාන්ත මරියා දේවස්ථානයේ අපි ශාන්ත මරියා දේවස්ථානයේ ගරු පේතුමන්ගේ ආශිර්වාදය අනුදැනුම සහ ඒ අනුශාසනා මතයි අප ඕනෑම කටයුත්තක් ඉෂ්ට සිද්ධ කරන්නේ. ඉතින් මේ 20 වෙනි සැමරුම් උළෙලේ උන්වහන්සේගේ ආශිර්වාදයක් අපට ලැබුණොත් මහත් වූ ශක්තියක් වේවි වචනයෙන්. ඒ නිසාවෙන් ඊටමත් ගෞරවයෙන් මා ආරාධනා කර සිටිනවා ඩුබායි ශාන්ත මරියා දේවස්ථානයේ මේ සම්පාලනාධිපති ගරු ලෙනී පියතුමාණන්ට අප වෙනුවෙන් සභාවේ වමතන්නට.
We Sri Lankans are proud to be part of the large and vibrant parish in this wonderful world of Catholic believers. May I invite Reverend Father Lenny to address the gathering. Please put your hands together.
Honorable Chief Guest, Your Excellency Abdul Rahim, Father Prasanna, Father Vincent, other guests seated here, my dear brothers and sisters, very good evening to all of you. It's a great pleasure to be here to meet a part of my parish's community. The big St. Mary's community has different integral parts, and the Sri Lankan community forms an integral part of the St. Mary's community. Sri Lanka has been always a dream for me to go there, because I heard a lot of it. And I come from Kerala, and Sri Lanka is not far away from us, but I never could make it. I heard a lot about the pearl in the Indian Ocean, Sri Lanka, the great beaches of Sri Lanka, the flora and fauna of Sri Lanka. All these things are very attractive, and I have read about that, only that. But then my immediate connection with Sri Lanka are two things. You remember 1996? Sri Lankans? How was 1996 important for you? You don't know, but I know. Sri Lanka won the World Cup cricket with Arjuna Ranatunga as the captain and Aravinda De Silva as played a stellar role in that victory, defeating Australia. So I was always a fan of cricket, and Sri Lankans are great cricketers, great sportsmen. And therefore, I always have all these names in my mind. And the modern ones, Sangakkara, Jayawardene, Dilshan, and all these people are very fresh in my memory. Okay, so that was a great event. It shows Sri Lanka is a sporting country. Being sportive is very important. Very important. Sportsmanship. Especially when you are in a city like Dubai, where you have a multicultural situation, you have to be sporting. There has to be a lot of tolerance and acceptance. And it is that helps you to get integrated into a global community. Here, all of us are migrants. No one, all those who have come from outside, the church, the bishop, the priest, the faithful, everyone is a migrant. No one is a citizen of this country, and we have a globally infused diaspora here. And that globally infused diaspora, we need a lot of sportsmanship to be tolerant, to practice acceptance of others. The greatest challenge for every human being is ignorance of the neighbor, ignorance of the other communities, ignorance of the cultures and other variety of human existence. And therefore we tend to keep apart, form a ghetto mentality. So I want to assure my dear Sri Lankan brothers and sisters that you are a very important part of St. Mary's Church. You may be numerically small. That does not mean you may be a 1,000,000-strong community. You may be a 500-strong community. It does not matter. In God's family, everyone is important. I want to just assure you that. Dubai is a dream of everyone. And everyone comes to Dubai, and you enjoy the glamour of Dubai. With the glamour of Dubai, you also get a lot of tensions in your life. You are pulled this way and that way. You face lots of arrogance outside in the world, in your workplace, in the offices, and so on. And that creates tension in your life. You need a place of peace where you can come in. And that's what St. Mary's for you. St. Mary's is a place where you can come in and keep all your tensions, all your worries, all your challenges outside, enter into the campus of St. Mary's and enjoy the peace, only the peace that comes from above. And that's the place. Therefore, come in. Whenever you can make it, come into St. Mary's and enjoy the peace that God gives you. And therefore, I, as a parish priest of St. Mary's, would like to invite all my dear Sri Lankan brothers and sisters to make this your second home, St. Mary's, and enjoy the hospitality of St. Mary's, enjoy the peace of St. Mary's, and above all, come to encounter Jesus Christ, your Savior. And He will always give you the peace that you need, the peace that you may miss outside in the din and bustle of the Dubai glamorous city. The second thing I like about Sri Lanka is the Sri Lankan tea. World famous. When you are tired, take a cup of Sri Lankan tea and then you are okay. So you be that in this St. Mary's community. This is a complex community. You be the Sri Lankan tea of St. Mary's. Refresh everyone by your joyful, exuberant way of dealing. You are friendly people. From the very first dance, the welcome dance, I could see the tea there, the gracefulness of the movement. The little girls made what a graceful movement. So that has a tea effect, refreshing everyone. So that's what you need to contribute towards St. Mary's. Let the spirit of Sri Lankan tea, with all its effervescent way of refreshing and giving and freshness to people, let Sri Lankan community be the tea of St. Mary's community. So with that, I wish you all the best. You have passed 20 years. 20 years is a long time when we say 20 years. Yes. And for a community, for a nation, it's not that big. You have still to grow. So keep growing. Always move on. Never get settled down. We have to move on. That is our future. The future is your option. Past is not an option. It's gone. Future is your option. So look forward and grow. Never get tired. Move on. And may God bless you in this movement towards future. Thank you very much. All the best for this great celebration. All the best to the organizers and all the performers here. And very especially, I thank His Excellency Abdul Rahim, the Consul General, for having graced this occasion. That shows how much the Sri Lankan government itself is interested in the community. And I hope he will certainly give all the necessary helps that our Sri Lankan brothers and sisters require from your side to have their small problems or big problems solved. Where can they go? They can go rush only to the embassy or to the consul. And then his smiling face here, he is a very considerate, caring man. Looking at him, I can make that out. And he is a promise for us, a great promise that you can always have recourse to his office, and then he may not give always solutions, but he will certainly give a very careful, affectionate listening to all of you. Thank you, Mr. Abdul Rahim, for your presence. Thank you all.
ගරු ලෙනී පියතුමනි ඔබ වහන්සේගේ ආශිර්වාදාත්මක වදන් අපට මහත් වූ ශක්තියක් මේ 20 වෙනි සැමරුම් මුලට මේ 20 වෙනි සැමරුම් මුලල ඔබේ මගේ සන්ධ්‍යාවක් ඔබ මා සතුටු වන සන්ධ්‍යාවක් ගීතයෙන් නර්තනයෙන් විචිත්‍රවත් වන සන්ධ්‍යාවක් ඉතින් දැන් මේ වේදිකාව විවරවන්නට යන්නේ අපේ දක්ෂතා පිරිපුන් තරුණ තරුණියන්ටයි ඒ ලස්සන ගීතවලින් ඔබ පිනවන්නට. ඉතින් අපි ආරාධනා කරනවා ඔබ හැම කෙනෙක්ටම සතුටු වන්නට අපි සමග සහභාගී වන්නට අත්පොළ සන්නාදයෙන් සහ ගීත ගායනයට එක්වෙමින්. ඉතින් මා ආරාධනා කරනවා අපේ දෑබර තරුණ පිරිසට පිනවන්නට ගීතයෙන් මේ 20 වැනි සැමරුම් උළෙල ඔබේ අත්පොළ සන්නාද මැද.
Firstly, thank you, Father Lenny, for that wonderful speech. Next in line would be a musical performance. Hope you guys enjoy it. Please put your hands together.
There's a place in your heart, and I know that it is love. There's a place could much brighter than tomorrow. And if you really try, you'll find there's no need to cry. In this place, you'll feel there's no hurt or sorrow. There are ways to get there. If you care enough for the living, make a little space, make a better place. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. If you want to know why, there's a love that cannot lie. Love is strong, it only cares for joyful giving. If we try, we shall see. In this bliss we cannot feel. Fear or dread will stop existing and stop living. Then it feels that always love's enough for us growing. So make a better world, make a better world. Heal the